So, yeah. Starting with the two that I have read. The first book I got is this edition of Anne of Green Gables. If you guys have watched some of my videos, you know that for like classics, I love a good, like vintage, old edition of a classic. So I tried to look for one for Anne of Green Gables, but I wasn't loving any of the covers. Even this one, I don't absolutely love it, but it, I don't know, has like that classic feel. I feel like this is the edition everyone read in swear the sequel's been out for longer than a year. But anyway, the only issue is I don't remember like what happened at the end of Ordinary Monsters. So I'm gonna have to try to look up like a recap or a summary or something before I dive into this one. Another issue is that this others for a funeral. And then, like, there's an imminent apocalypse approaching. And it says soon the family is engulfed in growing madness, fear, and violence. And it just sounds super interesting. I am curious about Shirley Jackson's writing style. So I got that one. And then I just have 2 more books, which is The Trial by Franz Kafka and The Metamorphosis and Other Stories by Franz Kafka. I love these editions. I feel like they're super, super striking. The spines as well. I mostly wanted this one, The Trial, but then I saw this cover too and I was like, I need it. So yeah, this is The Trial about a man that is arrested and he has no idea why, and no one will explain to him what is going on. So it is very existential. It's like a parable of modern bureaucracy. That seems super interesting. And then The Metamorphosis and Other Stories. I have read The Metamorphosis. I had to read that. It was like a required reading in high school. But I am curious how